Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Is Ajit Pawar going to be the next CM of Maharashtra? Is Ajit Pawar going to defect from NCP? Is Ajit Pawar going to ditch Sharad Pawar and align with Bharatiya Janata Party? Is all of this going to happen? Let's discuss this. Let's get right into the show. So, the question is, will Ajit Pawar become the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra? Will Ajit Pawar align with Bharatiya Janata Party to form the next government or to form the government or continue this government? Will Ajit Pawar defect from NCP or will NCP itself go with Bharatiya Janata Party? These are the questions. Okay. Now let's start from the beginning. 16 MLAs who were belonging to Shiva Sena were served a disqualification notice when they left Shiva Sena and went with Eknath Shinde. 16 MLAs mein Eknath Shinde is also included. They went with Eknath Shinde and Shiva Sena served them a notice because you have crossed the party whip. Now this disqualification notice is lying with the Supreme Court and Supreme Court is going to make a judgment on that. When Supreme Court gives a judgment on that, if Supreme Court says, okay, they cannot be disqualified, everything is fine. But then the chances are, and a lot of political experts say that no, the Supreme Court may end up disqualifying these 16 MLAs. Now, what happens if these 16 MLAs are disqualified? If these 16 MLAs are disqualified, government is over. The Chief Minister, including Eknath Shinde himself, will cease to be an MLA because he will be disqualified. The government is over. Bharatiya Janata Party will require more MLAs to come and support them to continue functioning as a government. So this is the situation. This is where the rumor started. Now the thing is, you see, it is very interesting because NCP, I tell you, is one of the most different, unique political party in India. It's very unique because NCP does not believe much in ideology, but NCP is a super believer of opportunity. Super believer of opportunity. Because you see, in 2014, when Shiva Sena and Bharatiya Janata Party first drew swords at each other, when they first had the conflict, 2014 if you remember, after the assembly elections where they were not given the number of seats they wanted and they wanted to be the major partner and they wanted BJP to be a smaller partner in the assembly in Maharashtra. But then BJP said, no, now there is Modi wave, so we are going to be the bigger partner, you have to be the junior partner and so on and so forth, where Shiva Sena took off and they refused to work with BJP. That's the time when NCP, Sharad Pawar, to possibly weaken Shiva Sena, came out and said, don't worry, hum log hai na, we'll give you unconditional support. 2014, unconditional support, opportunity. Then, 2019, BJP and Shiva Sena again split. Shiva Sena wanted to join up with NCP and Shiva Sena wanted to have Congress by their side, form the Mahavikas Aghadi. At another end, Mr. Ajit Pawar, with possibly the consent of Sharad Pawar, which is what I also believe, with the consent of Sharad Pawar, was negotiating with Devendra Fadnavis. All of a sudden, one fine morning, Devendra Fadnavis took oath as Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Ajit Pawar took oath as Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra and they announced that they are going to form the government. Of course, later on that government came down, MVA government happened. Opportunity. So whenever there was a sight of opportunity, even a remote sight of opportunity, NCP was there. Regardless of what ideology, alliance, all that is not very relevant as far as the NCP is concerned. So now you got the premises. The premises is there was an opportunity and boom, as always came NCP. Now, why did all this start? All this started because first is Mr. Sharad Pawar opposed the JPC, the Adani, in the Adani issue, he opposed. Why should you have a JPC? He said, let us have a judicial whatever inquiry or something. Why JPC and all? Which was very strange because he is such a seasoned politician, he is such a seasoned parliamentarian and he is saying no to JPC. But then At that point in time, even I didn't take it much seriously because Pawar has a fantastic relationship with Adani. So yeah, if he said it, big deal is what I also thought. But after that, Ajit Pawar made a lot of statements. He praises for Narendra Modi and said that the Prime Minister has got fantastic charisma. He said that after 10 years, why are we talking about Prime Minister's degree? But okay, Ajit Pawar said it. He also said that, he showed absolute confidence in EVM. So a lot of sound bites that he gave was very pro Bharatiya Janata Party and very pro the Prime Minister of India. Rumor started. Opportunity here, NCP here. Rumor started. Then it came to a stage where it was almost like a news that it has all happened, it's all ready. 40 people went and gave their 40 out of 53 NCP MLAs gave their consent to Ajit Pawar. Ajit Pawar now is ready to take over as the new chief minister and all of that. So it was almost like a news. It was almost confirmed. Now today Ajit Pawar made a statement. He made a statement where he said that there is no truth to any rumor. I am with the NCP and I will stay with the NCP. Ajit Pawar said. He said, I didn't take signatures of 40 MLAs. The MLAs had come to meet me today. This is a routine process. Don't come up with other meanings, he said. 40 MLAs. By the way, I am not aware of any routine process where MLAs line up outside a political leader's office. He's not even the president of NCP. So I don't know of any routine where MLAs line up outside leader's office every day to say salam sir. Yeah, I don't know, but he says it's a routine. So let's assume it is a routine thing. He also said that I want to tell them that don't worry, NCP has been formed under the leadership of Sharad Pawar. I want to tell them, I want to tell my confused MLAs is what he meant. He said, I want to tell them that don't worry, NCP has formed under the leadership of Sharad Pawar and there have been times when we have been in power or in opposition. He said, so don't worry, he said, we are still under the leadership of Sharad Pawar, which means he's saying, I have not defected. NCP is not split. This is what he meant. Okay, and the last, Pawar was speaking on his Twitter bio, he said that last time I changed was when I stepped down from Deputy CM, so I have not changed anything in my Twitter bio. That being said, even Sharad Pawar made a statement where he said that, listen, there is no truth in the report. Ajit Pawar didn't call any meeting. He was working for the party. This is all in your mind. So Pawar also has completely said nothing of this is happening. This is what happened today. So rumor build. Rumor almost was converted into news where people said that it is happening. And then today the Pawars come and say nothing is happening. Everything is all rumors. No veracity to any of the things that is said. Now just to draw your attention, something similar happened before also. You see, 7 days before Mr. Ajit Pawar formed the government with Devendra Fadnavis in 2019, he had made a statement. He said that if there is a situation of defection, 3 parties, A, B and C will decide to back one common candidate, then no one can defeat us. So even in 2000, ABC, and what he meant was Shiv Sena, NCP and Congress, they will all combine together. They will choose one leader and the question of defection doesn't arise. This is something that he spoke in 2019 and after a few days he went and defected himself and went and joined Devendra Fadnavis. So, pehla ho chuka hai. So it is not that, words can be taken as gospel truth and all. Ye sab nahi hota hai. Theek hai. Okay. Now this is broadly what the story is. This is the Maharashtra story. Now, let us come to the last part of our editorial. Let's discuss our understanding about NCP and Mr. Pawar. See, I have spent last couple of 2 decades at least studying Mr. Sharad Pawar and studying NCP from the day it was born. What I understood from whatever I researched is there cannot be 2 NCPs ever. What I mean is, NCP cannot split till such time it is led by Sharad Pawar. NCP cannot split. If there is a split in NCP, then that split too will be with the blessings of Sharad Pawar. Otherwise, there will be no split. There are no 2 leaders in NCP. There is only one leader in NCP and that leader is Sharad Pawar. There are no 2 leaders. You have strong Sharad Pawar followers. You have people who work under Sharad Pawar. You have people who have grown under Sharad Pawar. Supriya Sule being one, Ajit Pawar being one, Jayant Patil being another. So you have those people who have grown under Sharad Pawar, but grown under Sharad Pawar, nowhere close to being a Sharad Pawar or being above Sharad Pawar, chance ही नहीं है. When do you split a party? When you are as big or as popular as the party leader. Then you split the party, don't you? इधर तो chance ही नहीं है. So where does that happen? So my point number one is Sharad Pawar, NCP splitting is an impossible task. It will not happen. Whoever says, it will not happen. Now, does that mean that Ajit Pawar may not go with Bharatiya Janata Party? No, Ajit Pawar may go with Bharatiya Janata Party. Could go with Bharatiya Janata Party. Not may, but could go with Bharatiya Janata Party. Ajit Pawar could take over as the Chief Minister. But that will not happen without Sharad Pawar's consent. It could be covertly consented or overtly consented. That's a different issue. But there has to be Sharad Pawar's consent. Otherwise, this is not going to happen. This is my point number 2. My point number 3 is nobody seizes and uses an opportunity like Sharad Pawar. I think he is a master at that. Sharad Pawar has met Uddhav Thackeray. Sharad Pawar met Rahul Gandhi and has given his assurance that NCP and he will not split away from the Mahavikas Aghadi. In that statement, he also made a very vital statement that, see, if my MLAs go, I am not responsible. I don't know, but I will not go. I too think that this could happen. If at all there is a split, it will be the MLA splitting with Bharatiya Janata Party. That is Ajit Pawar and 40 MLAs or whatever that with Bharatiya Janata Party. And Sharad Pawar will remain with Mahavikas Aghadi. Because that keeps both his options open. Going with BJP open and going with the opposition open. His options are open for 2024. That is the best place to be in. Think about it. For any political party, that is the best place to be in. Because heads, you lose. Tails, I win. Best place to be in. So that's what currently, I think, looking at the Maharashtra scenario, this is how it looks like. And either ways, in a few days, it will be very clear. Today, like I said, Ajit Pawar has been very vociferous that, these are all rumors. But in this entire press conference, not once did Ajit Pawar say that I will therefore not be joining Bharatiya Janata Party. He has not said it. So that also joining money, when I said join, like I always say, when I meant join, I will not be aligning with Bharatiya Janata Party. Ajit Pawar has never said that, but Ajit Pawar said that, these are all rumors and I don't, I have not called anybody. I am not defecting from the party and my party leader is Sharad Pawar. This is what he said today. This is what I wanted to tell you, and till I see you next time, that is tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.